Welcome to Hawaii 4-H Presents 4-H Hale Learning. My name is Nancy Ooki and I am a Maui County 4-H and Youth Development Agent. Today we're going to learn about local agriculture in Hawaii by taking a virtual tour of 3 sites on Oahu. Agriculture in Hawaii is a virtual reality tour of the University of Hawaii Cooperative Extension research stations in the state. The project allows viewers to engage with the sites through the Google Expeditions platform. The content includes agricultural commodities you'd expect to find in Hawaii and a couple that might surprise you. The University of Hawaii at Manoa College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources supports several agriculture research stations throughout the state of Hawaii and on almost every island. Different areas grow different crops depending on plant needs and soil content. The role of the research station is to grow a variety of crops, determine best pest management practices, and test new tools and research for use in Hawaii agriculture. On Oahu, we will visit the Poamoho Research Station, the Urban Garden Center, and the Waimanalo Research Station. The Poamoho Research Station is located on the northwest side of Oahu. Research there changes, but has included tropical fruit trees, entomology, cover crops, papaya breeding, and post-harvest processes. Crops include corn, papaya, macadamia nuts, bulb onion, eggplant, and pineapple. Let's start our tour. First, we'll do a 360 view of the entire location. Then we'll go back through the area and stop at different points to look at some of the plants and items found at the station. Mamaki is a native shrub that grows in the shade of Hawaiian forests, and it is a home for the native Kamehameha butterfly. Mamaki bark was used to make Hawaiian clothing called kapa, and the fruits and leaves were used as various medicines. Today, its leaves make a tea to help with various health-related ailments. Water is a critical resource for growing fruit and vegetables, and weather stations like these monitor rainfall and evapotranspiration patterns. These patterns are used to schedule irrigation of fruits and vegetables, ensuring that farmers apply the exact amount of water each plant needs to grow strong and healthy. Poamoho Research Station overlooks historical Wailua Town and Kaiaka Bay. In the early 1900s, Wailua was a bustling agricultural center, known worldwide for its sugarcane production. Much of Wailua farmlands have transitioned to crops such as banana, avocados, asparagus, and others. Over the hill, on the other side of the station, grows a very popular plant in Hawaii. Papaya are rich in vitamin C and grow on herbaceous trees as tall as 30 feet. Papaya begin green in color but transform into yellow-orange as it becomes ripe. Different varieties are grown for seed, which are then grown by local farmers and eventually end up on the breakfast plate. Let's see how much you learned from the visit to Poamoho. Pause the video to see if you can answer. Then press play to continue. What is the most important resource needed for agriculture? Water. What native plants act as a pollinator for the native Kamehameha butterfly? Mamaki. Which industry was famous worldwide on the north side of Oahu that no longer exists in Hawaii? Sugarcane. The Urban Garden Center is right next to the highway in Pearl City in central Oahu. Visitors can see collections of turf plots, ground covers, hedges, and citrus trees, in addition to an ecosystem forest, subtropical fruit orchard, plumerias, heliconias, herb garden, idea garden, vines, greens, lay flowers, hibiscus, crotons, a hedge maze, and a children's garden. We're going to take a quick tour of the area and then go back to look at some of the interesting sights. Jaboticaba is a strange yet delicious grape-like fruit that develops directly on the stems of the main tree. The jaboticaba tree is native to Brazil and other South American countries and can grow as tall as 25 feet. Jaboticaba fruit ripen to a dark purple color, and the gelatinous pulp is usually eaten while skin and seeds are discarded. The fruit tastes somewhat like grapes, but more sour. Plants can use fragrance to attract, such as in pollination, or to deter animals. This tree produces large cannonball-sized fruits with a hardened woody shell. Fruits that fall from the tree crack and release a blue-green pulp that smells bad to humans, but attractive to certain animals. Surprisingly, the flowers of the cannonball tree are very pleasant smelling. Many plants are named based on appearances, such as the bird of paradise flower. Alahe'e is an indigenous wood to Hawaii that grows 30 feet tall. The name means slippery fragrance because of its fragrant flowers, but he'e also means octopus, and the bark can resemble octopus skin. Native Hawaiians use alahe'e for digging sticks and even spears to catch octopus. Lychee is a favorite summertime treat here in Hawaii. Lychee fruit is recognized by its red coating and delicious juicy pulp surrounding a single seed, but fruiting patterns can be erratic. Lychee trees can grow as tall as 40 feet, so often require picker poles to harvest fruit, but lychee remains a favorite fruit of Hawaii home gardeners. Lychee can be challenging to harvest, and a lot of lychee is eaten by birds. What did you think of the Urban Garden Center? Let's see what you remember with these 3 questions. Remember to pause the video to try to answer the questions. What type of tree has cannonball-sized fruit? Cannonball tree. What type of tree has bark that looks like octopus skin? Alahe'e. What makes the growth of the jaboticaba fruit unusual? It grows directly on the trunk. The Waimanalo Research Station is located on the eastern side of the island of Oahu. Research there includes tropical fruit trees, entomology, tropical tree breeding, organic and sustainable research, and aquaponics. Crops include papaya, banana, guava, turf grass, soybean, mango, and tropical trees. As with the other sites, we'll take a tour of the Waimanalo Station and then go back to visit some of the areas highlighted in the tour. Although native to Central America, these colorful pinwheel flowers have become iconic in Hawaii. Many families and farmers grow plumeria to make flower garlands or lei in Hawaiian. This collection includes plumeria varieties in a range of colors like yellow, white, pink, and scarlet red. Plumeria have a strong smell and are popular as hair ornaments. Towards the back are many varieties of the tea plant. Tea, or ki in Hawaiian, is a common plant found in many Hawaii home gardens for its diverse colors and uses. The leaves of the ki plant are important to traditional Hawaiian and Pacific lifestyles, such as cooking to wrap and steam foods like lau lau and making roofs, raincoats, and hula skirts. Ki leaves were thought to bring good fortune and were used medicinally to alleviate fevers and other ailments. Towards the mountain are fields of taro. Taro, or kalo in Hawaiian, is a nutritional root crop that is rich in carbohydrates, fiber, potassium, calcium, and iron. Like its heart-shaped leaves, kalo is at the heart of the native Hawaiian diet and culture. The site has more than 60 varieties of kalo from Hawaii and other Pacific islands. And further in is a surprising crop that many people are not familiar with as a plant. Can you guess which of your favorite sweets comes from this tree? It is chocolate, and the plant is cacao. Cacao trees were first cultivated in ancient Central America and Amazonian civilizations, where cacao was revered as the food of the gods. This is a close-up of an open cacao fruit. Chocolate comes from the fermenting and processing of the seeds, including its sweet white coating. After fermenting, seeds are dried, roasted, and ground into cocoa liquid, which is then mixed with cocoa butter and sugar to make chocolate. Polyphenols in the cocoa seed are known to have various health benefits. The seeds taste fruity and not at all like chocolate. Let's try our last 3 questions. What type of tree produces seeds that make chocolate? Cacao. How is chocolate made from the seeds? Seeds are fermented, dried, and roasted. Which popular plant is one of the most versatile to Hawaiian culture? Tea. I hope you enjoyed your tour of the Oahu Agriculture Research Stations of the University of Hawaii at Manoa Cooperative Extension. If you would like to view the other tours, you can contact your local Hawaii 4-H agent or view the tour online at. For more information and other activities, please visit our website at manoa.hawaii.edu/ctar/4H/4H Hale Learning. Mahalo.